Thanks to I-404's group covering us, we managed to cover a lot of ground in a short time. With Lunzen constantly looking for shortcuts amidst the chaos, we finally broke through the dark tide and made it to the heart of the Sky Realm, Amahara Castle. However, the safety we expected to find wasn't there. The castle has been breached despite the many magic circles around it, with many of its buildings having been stained and turned black. They've reached Amahara Castle's perimeter. How is that possible? The foes who fought en route weren't especially mighty. They shouldn't have been able to penetrate the defenses regardless of how numerous they were. Amahara has fallen. What a horrific sight. There you are, Unzen. Come this way. Zuma, what in the world is happening? Somehow the enemies slipped past the barrier and made it inside the castle. They caught us off guard. Pardon? They even slipped past the castle's barrier? Yeah. So we fortified our defenses and concentrated our forces in magic circles around the third main palace, where the Venerable Three are. It's been this long and the Venerable Three still have yet to resolve the situation. The situation is not so straightforward. They've already erased the source of corruption twice. Both times, another source sprang up. It's suspected the problem lies in the depths. Depths. Is there such a place within the Sky Realm? Dreamstones. They're collected from the depths, no? Dreamstones. Sounds like the Sakurans are a bit of a stalemate. Near the formless corruption's appearance was only the beginning. Of course things wouldn't be so simple. Helena, have you figured out the cause yet? Still working on it. There are so many things I can't explain with this attack. I'm right about one thing though, the source is in the depths. Don't be alarmed, the rescue team is standing by. If things get completely out of control, we'll jump in and at least pull you and Helena out of there. Try to save them too if you can. We'll try. Sometime later, Izumo escorts me and the other Sakurans to a part of the castle that was still intact. While the black tide bangs on the barrier outside, this is as far as they can get. So I relax a bit and decide to restore my strength for the battle of attrition that's sure to come. I gaze at the cloud that hangs at the castle's peak like the sun. My mind wanders, it feels like I'm looking at an even bigger space. I wonder if those butterflies represent different girls, gold is Yamato, purple is Musashi, blue is Shinano, I think red is Amagi, and then I'm not sure who fire could be. Akagi? In a black void, a woman in colorful clothing stares at several picture scrolls unfolded before her eyes. One end of the scrolls hovers behind. On one end of the scrolls hovers beside her hand, while the other stretches on endlessly into the distance. I found it. That is where the calamity's source lies. Her eyes fixate on one of the scrolls. And so did the countless other gazes amidst the nothingness. Phase shift. The scroll then moves, she lifts it not with her hand but with her eyes. Now you will be safe. One flick of her gaze, the danger is past. Butterflies in 3 colors flutter between the scrolls, the light gradually fills the void. I sit on a cloud, look up at the sunlight cloud hanging over the castle's peak. Golden light flows forth, making Amahara Castle look unscathed again. It's as though that ruthless battle never happened in the first place. What? Everything's suddenly back to normal. Commander, what's going on? Well, I mean, you tell me? My voice becomes slow and stretched, and my vision becomes fragmented and distorted. The world instantly dissolves and endless void envelops it. Bathed in golden light, Amahara Castle appeared unscathed. However, 2 people who ought to be there were missing. Asama, Lunzen. Where are Helena and the commander? I blinked for but a moment, now they vanished. What is the meaning of this? Where have they gone? I cannot sense them, but do not worry. It's possible they've... A blue torrent tore the golden sky apart, immediately followed by protective magic circles manifesting one after the next. A moment later, all sorts of floating battleships appeared in the sky above Amahara Castle. Would someone care to explain what happened to the commander? Another blue torrent reduced several floating islands to rubble before barely being blocked by several swords made of purple light. I guess though you may be, I suggest you mind your manners. Please, all, let us be calm. You want calm? Okay, then tell us where you hid the commander. We only just became aware that the commander and Helena have disappeared. How could we be responsible? Furthermore, who are you people? Why have you barged into Amahara? Are you trying to start a war? The only ones trying to start a war here are you people. How dare you! Hakuho, calm yourself. Let's hear what they have to say. But Akagi... Helen, you don't have to explain yourself, Tsunano. Let's discover this has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with her. Metal points to the golden cloud covering the sky. Will you show yourself? Or rather that I exposed you? I was not expecting to see such a grand show of force today. Many gorgeous picture scrolls hung in the sky. Who are you? There's more than meets the eyes of the Dreamstones after all? Tell me, who are you? Where have you hidden the commander? You don't grasp the situation, do you? All I did was just the space phase. That could not possibly make a person vanish into thin air. Austere brought an entire council. Oh, unmanned combat squadron. Explain yourself. Who are you? Who's this commander you speak of? Which planet are you referring to from back then? You don't have the right to know. All you need to know is that you've made a great mistake. What in the world are they blabbering about? I'm afraid I don't know. I did a thorough scan. The commander's still in Amahara. Where may that be? You cannot sense that one. The depths. In the depths, which weren't originally meant to exist. Do you really think you have the situation under control? Blue rain began to pour over Amahara. And the darkness reappeared. What's happening? Why did the source appear anew? Maybe related to this commander's disappearance? I thought you were a villain. But no, you're just an idiot. Arizona, withdraw the fleet. We don't need it anymore. Memphis, Kasumi, Vestal, stay here and help out. And Hosho, you will focus single-mindedly on maintaining Skyrim's stability. I'll deal with you later. There are more urgent things to take precedence. And what are you going to do? Anything that none of you could do. Find the missing person. Meta is a bit of an asshole. Well, it's not like you imagined, is it? Amahara isn't just a place of beauty. Darkness and fear lurk under the surface. Think about it carefully. What does the fear in the depths of your heart look like? Things you want to avoid, to run from, to forget. Sooner or later, they'll all catch up with you. Skyrim of Amahara is a prison. Even we, its own creators, are under lock and key inside it. It's silent, it's dark, it's vast, it's endless. Time and direction seem to have lost all meaning. My consciousness tears apart, melts, and forms countless thin branches that scatter through this void that stretches on forever. At the ends of every little branch, I see it. The end. Strengthless soldiers, burning tanks, sunken battleships, crumpled towers. Tsunamis, earthquakes, illusory light, volcanoes, meteors, miasmic mist. A black storm ravaging the land. A great wall of silver that connects sea and sky. The branches link with each other, weaving together the entire world. The end of the world. Yes, that's it. Even if I forget it, I am who I am, and this fear is part of me. It's always been there, spreading and growing unseen inside of me. Then, when nobody expected it, it silently came. The scene before me becomes more and more vivid. My consciousness begins to merge with this calamity. Welcome to the Skyrim of Amahara. What is this place? Commander, where are you? Commander!